Hello everyone, it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet and welcome to the Yarn Room. Today is day 5 of Vlogmas with Nancy and I doing She's Got a Charm Grammy Christmas. But Nancy has been called away on a personal family matter, and so she is not going to be available for a live today. Maybe not, I don't know if we'll be able to do live this week. Next week I am on vacation, so the live every day might not be a thing that we can do. When I am on vacation, she is supposed to come visit me, as long as her and her husband are going to come visit my husband and I. We'll definitely be able to be together then, and I don't know about live because I think we have Wi-Fi. I will bring my laptop, but it might just be pre-recorded. Like recorded. I don't know. We're going to see how that flies. Hopefully we will be able to be live together in between now and then even, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not guaranteeing everything. I'm going to put up the thing for the live, but if you see a video, I'm going to have to take down the live. So I don't know. So today's video is just me, but I have a lot to talk about. So many things to go over. So first and foremost, I did not bring up my scrap blanket. Nancy and I are doing hashtag Scraps of Love 22. We decided when we were going to do our Advent calendar for this year, Advent gift swap, that we would include a bag, a yarn ball every day. And we would make a square, a granny square, scrappy granny, and just to help use up some yarn and to have at least some yarn in every video. And at the end of the month, we would have a big enough blanket to donate to Boggy Creek. Because January 6th, we are going to Boggy Creek and delivering the blankets. That is hashtag Boggy Camp 2022. And there have been almost 200 blankets donated, like really close. 180 something. I believe that's the count. I am making 2. She is making 2 right now this month with the so one of our friends, Lynette from Nina's Knots, she wanted to join in on our Scraps of Love, but didn't have any scraps. So, or not enough to make a blanket, so she just picked out some Super Saver that really bright, beautiful yarns they have with all the multiple color, bright colored yarns. You know what I'm talking about. Stripes, Red Heart Super Saver stripes, something or other. And so she's just letting it flow as it goes and making a blanket, a square every day. So then Nancy decided to do that as well. She has some Red Heart Super Saver stripes. So there's several people that are doing that, and I will try to list them. I did have a pencil and paper here that I know of that are doing that, and I'll put them in the description below. So I know it's Nina, and I know Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and I know Jan from An Alaska Crafter is also doing those. But I will look up a hashtag for Scraps of Love. And see who else is putting that in there and see if I can list them in the description box, and you can go check out their channels. I know there's so much to check out this month because so many people do Vlogmas, and so many people are putting out a video every day. It's kind of crazy. But let me tell you first, before I forget about it, I wanted this to be one of the first things out of my mouth, so I apologize. I did put up a video for Hobie because they sent me some more yarn, and I do want to remind you there's a couple days left to get in on the 5% off extra. It's you place an order, it's off your entire purchase, everything, excuse me, including sale items. You put Lynette 5 in the coupon code box, and you'll get an additional 5% off your sale. It's today, tomorrow, I think it's the 5th, 6th, and 7th are the last days now. Started on the 1st. I didn't jump in quick enough to get the video out before the 1st. I apologize for that, but I wasn't sure what the campaign was really going to be about if I had to crochet, and I wasn't sure if I could do that. So I didn't get in on it when they first offered it to me. I didn't need to make a project in order to make that video, so I should have done that sooner. I apologize, but there are still a few days left. When they first approached me on doing videos for them and yarn reviews, I asked them about, you know, a gift for, you know, a discount, something for my yarn friends out there. And they said they don't do that because their yarn is already discounted such a great deal when it's on sale, that they don't do additional promotions like that. So this is really, really special to be able to get this extra 5% off. So if you can, please take advantage. So got that done. So I just need to interject that before I forgot about it. So anyway, Scraps of Love, we're doing additional so that we can go and give blankets and have some yarn content in our videos. I did not bring up my scraps. I know it's Monday Make Along, and that was going to be my Monday Make Along. I forgot them downstairs. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Still fighting with this darn sinus drainage. Sorry about that. But I do have the next color to unwrap. So we can do this. It's in this yellow orangey bag. Laura would love it. It's got, it's orange, and it's got Santa Clauses and presents and stockings and a Santa Claus sticker that blends right in. You can't even tell it's there. Kind of hiding on me. Oh, good. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see what this color is. Well, yesterday's was red. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, this is pretty, 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 pretty. I will throw that in on the blanket as soon as I get... I had to go pick up some stuff at Target I ordered after this video. So after that, we're getting on the Scraps of Love. I did work on it last night, and it is all caught up. Even the ends are woven in. Yay, I'm proud of myself for that. Both of them. The scrappy one is turning out really, really scrappy. The second scrappy one, so what I'm doing is every day I'm adding in on the original blanket. Well, at the end of the first day, I had a lot of, it was a minty green, blue, teal, greeny thing. Beautiful color. And at the end of the 5 rounds, I'm just doing a 5-round granny square and then joining it as I go with a granny stitch join. So at the end of the square, I still had a lot of yarn left. What am I going to do with this? So I said, I'm going to throw it into another blanket. So I started another square, and it gave me a square and like a half. So at the end of day 2, I made my square, solid square, and then I threw that into the other half of the leftovers, into the other half of the second day's second square. Well, actually, third square. So day 3, finished that square and started another square. You get so it's one solid square in the first blanket, and then wherever the scraps take me in the second blanket is where I'm going. And so that's going to be an interesting blanket. And if it's really, really ugly, she can keep it for her dogs. That's what I told her. She said, no, I'm not going to do that. I said, you never know. You might want to. So I do get a gift today. Oh, I put my notes on top of it. This is a heavy one. I like the size of this box because I've been putting my laptop on it when we're live. But I will keep the box, I think, for the laptop. We'll see. Let's see what's in here. What is in the advent today? I really need to bring up a bigger garbage can. Or empty my trash, one or the other, because it's getting full. Alrighty, so we've got a box that tells me nothing. But I did remember to leave scissors in here, because I forgot to do that the first day. Let's see. packing tape can be so much your friend and so much your enemy all at the same time. So let's see. It's heavy. Oh, oh. I see glass, but I really don't see anything. Is it another elephant? Oh my goodness, what did she do? Buy like an entire set? She did. Holy cow, get in there, get in there. Look at this! Oh my goodness! So the other day I opened one just like it, but smaller. So it's the baby and the mommy. Oh, how wonderful. I'm going to put it up on my shelf and take a picture and insert it like over here, after I finish the video. And you'll see them both up on my shelf. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, Nance, thank you so very much. I love blown glass. If you've watched some of my videos in the past, I did take a glass blowing class. It was really, really fun. Really, really hot in there, I will say. Kind of expensive. And they didn't let us do as much as I wanted to do on my own. Like, I wanted to play more with the glass. But, you know, it's dangerous. And I understand. They have to make sure you don't burn your... The glass is really, really hot when it's melted. And I'm sure you could, like, really burn off a fingertip, you know? Drop it on your foot, and it could be really bad to have molten glass stuck to your foot. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I understand their cautiousness, but I really wanted to play with it more than what we got to play with it. I haven't taken a second class. Goodness, I have... styrofoam sticking all over to me. I am keeping this box for my laptop. It's going to go back to be the laptop box. All right, there we go. So anyway, the glass blowing was really, really fun. I would love to do it again, and I probably will at some point. And thank you so much, Nancy. Now I have a pair of them, mommy and baby. I love it. I will take a picture and put it in the video when I get done. But I have so much more to talk about. Excuse me just a minute. So it is Make Along Monday. I'm going to continue with Make Along Monday. Right now the scrap blanket is the Make Along that I forgot to bring up. But you saw it yesterday and the day before and the day before. So if you miss a day, it's not going to kill you. My original plan was to just show it once a week. Show the colors as I pull them out, but then actually do the, show the blanket once a week on Monday Make Along. But that didn't turn out that way. So today, you're not going to see it on the Monday Make Along, so that's kind of funny. But going forward with Monday Make Along, in January, I'm telling you this now so that if you want to join me in the Monday Make Along, I want to hold myself accountable to finish my chunky knitted blanket. Now, I know everyone does not knit. I do know that some people want to learn to knit. I don't know if this is the easiest project to knit because I'm not a knitter and I have nothing to compare it to. But I'm going to tell you that Nancy learned to knit using help with this blanket as part of her process. Several people did finish it, and I congratulate them. I did not get to finish it. I was at the point I needed to frog my project. So I'm going to show it to you. Okay. I don't want my whole ball of yarn on weaving. I frogged it already. But in here somewhere, I've made a mistake. I don't remember how many rows in I am, but I screwed it up because this is not supposed to look the way that it looks. I don't even know which way is the front and which way is the back. I don't know where I'm going with it anymore. It's been so long since I've touched it. I haven't tried it with the, with the cast on, but I know that this, it's hard to see because I have a dark color, but this section in the middle isn't supposed to look like this. This part at the bottom is okay, but it's not great either. So I don't know what's going on right here. It's got some kind of, something is wrong there. So I'm going to frog the whole darn thing again and start over. And start it in as my Monday make along in January. I have these set of knitting needles. I believe they are a 10 millimeter with like a 29 cable. I hope it frogs easily. The bottom part I remember doing was very easy and I really enjoyed it. And I don't know, I think this is the gardener stitch. Not 100% sure. So I'm not going to like double dog dare anyone to learn to knit. If you don't knit. I did enjoy it when I was doing it. Laura has come a very far way with her knitting. Nancy is amazing with her knitting. I'm a little less coordinated than they are. And it's not that I'm like trying to put myself down. Truth is truth. And I knew I wouldn't be coordinated with the cast on. So the project is, I'm going to lose my page here in my book. I don't want to do that. Oh no, I got a paper in there. Okay, I'm mumbling to myself, but that's okay. It is, I do believe this was a free pattern from Lion Brand. It is called the Fall Cuddler Chunky Knitting Pattern, mainstaystitch.com. Oh, it's mamainstitch.com. Okay, it's not a free pattern. Wait. There is a video tutorial. I don't remember if I paid for the pattern or not, to be quite honest with you. But I will put that link in the description box if you can read it there. And you can get the pattern. It's not a very lengthy pattern overall. And as I said, there is a tutorial to follow. It is a chunky blanket, so you need some chunky. They used 7 skeins of Lion Brand wool ease thick and quick, and it's to produce a afghan that is 45 by 45. I do not use woolies because it's got wool, so I am using Hometown, which is a 6 bulky. Oh, now it's upside down for you. And it is, this color is called Salem Creek. I really love the way it's turning out in the blanket. You know, I think the color is cool. Even though it's dark, you don't see the stitches real well. I do have other chunky yarn. Maybe I could go with a lighter color. Maybe it would make it easier on me to see. And use this for something else. Because I did buy extra. So that I could make this blanket. Maybe that is what I'll do, is go with a different one. But anyway, I'm going to start this in January. And if you would like to learn to knit, I also, I wanted to show you the book. So I have the pattern, and then I was having a hard time. So I found this book at Ollie's. If you all have an Ollie's, it's a discount store, and it is called Go Crafty Knit 101. It is available on Amazon. It was like $18 and there was one left, so they said. I think I paid like $3 or $4 for it at Ollie's, but it says on the back that in the US it's $12.95. So if you want to pay $18, whatever. I'm sure you could find another book like it, but what I like about it is that it shows you the stitch and it tells you where, in a picture, you know, where your needle goes, where your yarn goes, which is what keeps confusing me, because my one brain cell just doesn't want to understand how to do some of these stitches. I can't remember from stitch to stitch, which is why I need to frog again. And then there's some patterns in the book as well. but it's got really nice pictures. And as I was getting to the point where you had to change what you were doing, I'm like flipping between the two stitches. So anyway, I was flipping between the two stitches. I had it laying out on my table next to me, and I'm like, okay, this time I'm doing that one, this time I'm doing that one. This one. You'd think eventually it would have stuck. Pardon me. So, goodness gracious. Oh, so sorry about that. When the sinuses just start draining, man, I can't handle it. So anyway, I'm going to work on this for my Monday make-along. Now, as I said, if you don't want to knit, I'm not trying to, talk people into learning to do something they don't want to do. If you made that blanket already, you don't want to do it again, but you want to knit something, just join in with a knit or a crocheted blanket that you haven't made before then, or whatever. But this is what I'm going to make, and if you want to do my make-along with me, this is going to get me to finish that blanket and do the knit project. And I'm excited to do that. So I hope that I get some participants. I know that Laura is going to do it as well. She was the Double Dog Dare challenge me to knit to begin with. She never finished hers, so now I'm going to Double Dog Dare challenge her to finish it as well. And we'll do it together and complain with each other. So that's that. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is Sophie's Universe. I know it's like overwhelming, and it's starting in January as well. So I don't want to get my Monday make-along and Sophie's Universe as like a competition. Do one or the other. You can do them both. You don't have to do either. Whatever. There is a group. I counted. We have a somebody started a chat. I believe it was Carrie, because it's Carrie's baby. Carrie the Yarny Elephant, along with Connie from All Handmade Connie. It was their brainchild to do this to start with. Carrie wanted to make the blanket. Connie's made a few of them, so Carrie asked Connie to help, and then Carrie asked, hey, I'm going to make this blanket. You want to do it too? I'm like, yeah. And 900 of us now. I counted in the chat, there are, I believe, 21 channels. 21 content channels involved in doing this as well, plus people that are, don't do content. There was, I think, there's a couple channels that aren't in the chat that I think that I know are doing it or think are doing it, but I believe I know of about 21 channels that are making the Sophie's Universe. So if you're, and I know there's a lot of others that have emailed me, hey, I got yarn, hey, I got yarn, hey, I got yarn. So I'm so excited about that. This is the book. Don't be intimidated. It's a lot of pictures. There is a tutorial, and we're going to work on it together. The reason that I'm even bringing it up is because it's not my crochet along. It's something separate. It's not my Monday make along. But I am doing it, and like I said, there are at least 20 channels that are doing it, content channels that you'll see doing it. So if you want to participate, you still have time. I know it requires a lot of yarn, but there's several different colors if you do multiple colors, but most of them only require like one super saver size skein, so that's good. Okay, back again, sorry. Now for Monday make along for the rest of this year, it was my holiday sweater, hashtag ugly Christmas 2022. I was going to wear this during this video, but it was so warm in here I had to take it off. This is my ugly Christmas sweater. I still have a couple of photos coming in. You have to the end of the month to get your photo in for your ugly Christmas sweater. Ugly, not so ugly Christmas sweater. Hashtag it so that I can find it on social media, on my Facebook group page. Hashtag ugly Christmas 2022. At the end of the month, we will have a drawing. And it'll probably actually be the beginning of next month when the drawing is drawn. And you'll win a $50 gift card. So keep the finished projects coming in. You still have a couple of weeks to get the project, get pictures to me, email or Facebook group page, but just make sure to include that hashtag so I can find it. Oh God, here we go again. Okay, so I will put the pictures that I got this week or that were posted this week on my Facebook group page will be at the end of the video, so stay tuned and watch those. Look out for those. For my crochet calendar for last month, Judy from Witch Piece Craft was the winner. I received an email from her this morning, and she is graciously donating her $25 gift card to just $25 cash and donating it to Boggy Creek. So that was so extremely sweet of her, and I appreciate it so very, very much. And I will be there to deliver the blankets with Nancy, and hopefully Billy will be able to make it as well. And so I will also deliver the cash donation. So that's very awesome. So thank you so very much, Judy. If you guys don't know Judy, pop over to her. She'll be linked in the description box below as well. My description box is going to have lots of stuff in there. So let me see. I had notes. Did I take care of everything I wanted to talk about on my Monday make-along? We got our gifts, my beautiful elephant. We've got yarn in the bag so I don't lose it. We talked about the Monday make-along, which I didn't bring my make-along. But you guys will see it. I have seen it. It's just one new color. I guess it's 2 make-alongs. We talked about next year's Monday make-along. Just make a blanket with me. It would be cool to knit one if you don't knit. Even if you do knit. Otherwise, you can crochet one. It'll count. And there's no end date on this. I'm going to continue to do Monday make-along. Mostly, I think I want it to be simple projects. After this knit blanket is over. And it's not that the blanket is hard, it's just the knitting is hard. If you don't knit. I'm pretty sure the blanket is pretty simple. So if you do knit, you'll whiz through it. If you don't knit, you can struggle along with me. And so it's kind of learning something new and, doing a make-along at the same time. The next project will definitely be a free pattern. And Jana from, Jana's Crochet Corner. I'll link her channel as well. I love her. She is interested in making along things as well. And she said, let's do small, easy projects. Couple weeks, for people to get it together. So I'm going to start researching some small, easy make-alongs. Definitely free patterns so everyone can participate. And maybe we'll throw a couple out there at the end, and you guys, when we get close to being done with the blanket, and we'll put it up to a vote what you guys want to make. I think that would be a good way to do it. So that's, I think, where we're going to go with Monday make-alongs for 2023. All right, guys, I think I've covered everything. Every time I make a video and I just chat away, at the end I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. So I took notes this time. I hope I didn't forget about anything. If not, I'll see you in a video tomorrow, and hopefully I'll remember it then. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in and chatting with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.